Lesson: Managing Data Privacy and Security Compliance, CCPA. Data privacy and security compliance is an essential component of modern business operations, particularly in the context of regulations such as the General Data Protection Regulation and the California Consumer Privacy Act. These regulations establish stringent requirements for the handling of personal data, necessitating that businesses not only understand these frameworks, but also implement practical measures to ensure compliance and mitigate associated risks. In navigating these regulatory landscapes, organizations must adopt actionable insights and deploy practical tools and frameworks to address compliance challenges effectively. One of the first steps in managing data privacy and security compliance is conducting a thorough data audit. This audit involves mapping out all data flows within the organization, identifying what personal data is collected, the purpose of its collection, and the legal basis for processing it. GDPR, for instance, mandates that organizations maintain detailed records of processing activities. By understanding where data resides and how it is used, businesses can better assess their compliance posture and identify areas that require attention. Tools like data mapping software can automate this process, providing a comprehensive overview of data processing activities. Once the data audit is complete, organizations must implement robust data governance frameworks. A well-structured data governance framework establishes clear policies and procedures for data management, ensuring that data is handled in accordance with regulatory requirements. For example, GDPR's data minimization principle requires organizations to collect only the data necessary for their stated purpose. Implementing a policy that regularly reviews data collection practices can help ensure compliance with this principle. Furthermore, appointing a data protection officer is mandatory under GDPR for certain organizations, serving as a critical component of the data governance framework. The DPO oversees data protection strategies and ensures ongoing compliance. Training and awareness are also crucial in managing data privacy and security compliance. Employees at all levels must understand the importance of data protection and their role in maintaining compliance. Regular training sessions can keep staff informed about the latest regulatory changes and best practices for data handling. For instance, organizations might employ e-learning platforms to deliver interactive privacy training, which can be tracked and reported for accountability. By fostering a culture of privacy awareness, organizations can reduce the risk of data breaches and non-compliance. Technology plays a pivotal role in enhancing data privacy and security. Implementing advanced security measures such as encryption, access controls, and intrusion detection systems can protect data from unauthorized access and breaches. GDPR emphasizes the need for technical and organizational measures to ensure data security. Encryption, for example, can protect data both in transit and at rest, rendering it unreadable to unauthorized parties. Access controls ensure that only authorized personnel can access sensitive data, thereby reducing the risk of internal data breaches. Regular security audits and penetration testing can further bolster an organization's security posture by identifying vulnerabilities and addressing them proactively. In addition to internal measures, organizations must also manage their relationships with third-party vendors. Both GDPR and CCPA hold businesses accountable for the actions of their data processors and vendors. Therefore, it is crucial to conduct due diligence when selecting vendors and to establish clear contractual agreements that outline data protection responsibilities. Standard contractual clauses approved by the European Commission can be used to ensure that data transfers comply with GDPR requirements. Regular assessments of vendor compliance and audits of their data protection practices can help mitigate the risks associated with third-party data processing. Addressing data subject rights is another critical aspect of compliance. Under GDPR, individuals have several rights, including the right to access their data, the right to rectification, and the right to erasure, commonly known as the right to be forgotten. Organizations must have processes in place to respond to data subject requests promptly. Automated tools can streamline the handling of these requests, ensuring that they are addressed within the statutory timeframes. For example, a self-service portal can allow individuals to manage their data preferences and submit requests directly, reducing the administrative burden on organizations. Monitoring and continuous improvement are essential for maintaining compliance over time. Data privacy and security compliance is not a one-time effort, but an ongoing process that requires regular assessment and adjustment. Organizations should implement a compliance monitoring program that includes regular audits, risk assessments, and performance metrics to evaluate the effectiveness of their data protection measures. Key performance indicators related to data breach incidents, data subject request response times, and training completion rates can provide valuable insights into the organization's compliance status. Case studies of organizations that have successfully navigated the complexities of GDPR and CCPA compliance can provide valuable lessons. For instance, Microsoft has been proactive in its approach to GDPR compliance, embedding privacy by design and default into its products and services. By investing in comprehensive data protection measures and transparent privacy practices, Microsoft has not only achieved compliance, but also enhanced customer trust and competitive advantage. Similarly, a well-documented case of non-compliance is the 2019 fine imposed on Google by the French Data Protection Authority for lack of transparency and insufficient information provided to users. This case underscores the importance of clear and concise privacy notices and disclosures, a critical component of both GDPR and CCPA compliance. In conclusion, managing data privacy and security compliance under frameworks like GDPR and CCPA requires a multifaceted approach that integrates data governance, technology, employee training, vendor management, and continuous improvement. By leveraging practical tools and frameworks, organizations can navigate the regulatory landscape effectively, mitigate risks, and build a robust privacy culture. The lesson learned from successful case studies and the ramifications of non-compliance highlight the importance of a proactive and comprehensive approach to data protection. Organizations that prioritize data privacy and security not only comply with legal obligations, but also gain a competitive edge by fostering trust and confidence among their customers.